Hello, good morning and welcome back to day 10. Day 10 of 60, speaking to my younger self. And I was really determined to do a video every day because I haven't posted for 10 years. So I wanted to get the thoughts out that I had. It's good for a diary and it's good for making me feel uncomfortable. But today, the topic is unconventional perspectives. Right, so these are 5 unconventional perspectives that have really helped me, to be honest, and helped me see a different way. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Number 1, embrace fuck it days. Now that sounds a bit ridiculous and that sounds a bit stupid, especially if we're determined to push on and do things, but you need that balance. You need the balance of smashing it every day to go and do stuff, but also you need that downtime, And this is one idea that really helped me, which is we're more like lions than we are cows. Now, what does that mean? Now, that means that what does a cow do? A cow goes out there every single day, eats the grass, yum, 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 same thing every day. What does a lion do? A lion goes out there, hunts in packs, comes up with like projects. We need to go get the wildebeest or whatever it might be. Tries to get the wildebeest. If it fails, it goes back, licks its wounds, tries again with a different strategy. We use our brain a lot more than cows. So think about it like that. We're like lions. We need to go back, lick our wounds, have things messed up a little bit, and come back with a different plan. Okay, so that's number 1, which is embrace fuck it days. Sounds a bit ridiculous, but that's what it is. It gives you the balance to go crazy on your hard days when you're smashing it. Number 2 is question desires. Now, this is something that I'm quite good at. I guess I kind of do that a lot. I always ask a lot of questions, but question why you want something. What is it? Why is it that I want this? Well, why is it that I want a lot of money? Is this just because society tells me? Is this because my ego wants me to be cool? Is this because I want to, be attractive to other people or whatever it might be seen as successful? What is the reason for wanting this money? Is it to provide for others? That's a pretty solid foundation that isn't flimsy and that isn't going to blow with the wind. But question your desires. You never know where they came from, and you never know if you're just living out someone else's life. So I think that's a really important one for me, which is, why do I want what I want? One of my friends said to me the other day, she was watching like a TikTok or an Instagram or something, and she said, she's a similar age to me, which is around 32, and she said, well, look, I watched this reel and it said the 10 desires or dreams of millennials. Okay, and she said, what the hell, they got 9 out of 10. It was own this, do that, whatever. They got 9 out of 10, and it's like, am I that predictable? Am I that obvious that some random person halfway across the world can make a video and write down 9 out of 10 of my desires? So that really made her think about it and question yourself. Is this really what you want to do? Because if you're really doing what you want to do, you're going to be unshakable. If you're not, don't really care about it, you'll just be flimsy and you'll get knocked off track super easily. So really important to question desires and why do we want what we want. Number 3, welcome bad feelings. This is definitely one thing that kind of collectively we're a bit obsessed with as a society, which is we want to feel good, we want to be happy. Happy is like ha 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 ha, it's like laughing, right? Do you want to be laughing the whole time? Like, really, is that what you want to be doing? No. So you want a bit of balance, and the negative things, the cortisol, allow you to focus. If you didn't have any cortisol, you'd be running around like a nutter. So we need to not look at positive emotions as just the only ones we want to chase. Again, it's about balance. The negative ones are there for a purpose and they help us. So if they're there for a reason. Welcome them. It's probably a sign from your body or sign from your mind that you're not quite happy and you need to do something. You need to change a few things, all right? So if you're getting those signals, if you're getting that bad feelings, don't run away from it. Don't distract yourself. Don't have a drink or whatever it is that you do to distract yourself. Just sit in it. Think about it and be like, okay, I'm just going to accept this and see how I feel, and let's see where we go from here, all right? That's, and you'll probably figure out that it disappears. That's essentially just mindfulness techniques, but try it and see how you feel, and let me know how it feels. If you've got any negative feelings, just sit there, sit in them, they'll disappear. I'm pretty sure about that. And if they don't disappear, well, then it's something you got to deal with, right? That's the one thing I learned, which is most things are nonsense that your brain just throws out there, but then something keeps coming back. Do something about it. So that's a really good way that I've learned to figure that one out, really. Okay, number 4, follow curiosity. Now, following curiosity is kind of an obvious thing, and I guess in my own mind, this is my superpower. I can get excited about anything. I can get excited about birds, like that bird that just got set up there. I can get excited about digital things. I can get excited about people. I guess I'm really lucky. I feel that I'm just interested to understand how the world works, right? And let it follow you. You know, the curiosity is the adventure. That's the fun, is like not knowing what's going to happen. Again, it's that embracing that uncertainty, that curiosity. Ooh, what happens if I do this? Or what happens if I go this direction, or say this thing? Or what happens if I just upload 60 videos every single day for 60 days? That's what's exciting to me. Who knows what's going to happen, right? So really follow your curiosity wherever it goes. I think who knows where this is going to go, but I think it's something that's served me well in the past. And even if it leads to nowhere, I've learned something, and I know to understand the world in a different perspective. And there was one thing that Naval, if you have never heard of Naval Ravikant, he's amazing. Go check him out. He comes up with awesome perspectives and ideas the whole time. But he says that he's reading like 10 books at once, you know, wherever his curiosity pulls him is where he puts his attention. So let your curiosity drive where you focus your attention, instead of your ego. Hey, I want to read this book because I want to be seen as this kind of person, or whatever it might be. Let it be genuine curiosity that pulls you around the place and decides where you go. You're going to have way more fun, and you're going to be way more engaged about everything. And finally, number 5 is learn to forgive. Learn to forgive yourself. Learn to forgive others. It's just not worth the energy. It's not worth the energy at all, you know. And that doesn't mean forgiving someone who is, to say it in no cleaner terms, is an arsehole. You know, if they're an arsehole, it doesn't really, you know, you forgive them for what they did to you, but don't let it happen again. That's the thing. There's no point walking around with all these pent up emotions, or, you know, rage, or whatever it might be. It's not good for us. It's really not good for us. So just forgive. The thing is, don't let it happen again. Once is okay, but twice is a fool. Just don't let them get close enough to hurt you. You know, don't give them that opportunity if they are an asshole. But forgive people. You know, they're just doing what they think is right. You know, it's like your mum or your dad, right? If they really believe something's right for you, they're doing it out of the goodness of their heart. They really believe that, you know. So everyone's kind of just doing what they think is right. We just all have different ideas. So just accept that and learn to forgive people, and that anger or that energy will just disappear, all right? So it's a good way to manage your emotions there, or to, like, you know, let a bit of steam out, is just learn to forgive and see things from a different perspective. But that's everything for today. Thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for listening, and I'd love to hear your opinion. If you have any thoughts, if you have any comments, likes, please subscribe and follow the journey. It's awesome. It's really interesting to hear what you guys think, and who knows what's going to happen here. Have a great day, guys. Much love.